Afghan National Army soldiers working with Australian troops have been disarmed after a rogue Afghan soldier shot and killed 3 diggers. Several other Australian soldiers were wounded and they're being flown to Germany for further treatment. Defence has named the 3 soldiers who died. They were all based in Townsville. Penny Timms reports.
These 3 Queensland soldiers were killed over the weekend by the Afghan soldier they were training. All were in their 20s. Captain Bryce Duffy was based in Townsville, as was father of 3 Lance Corporal Luke Gavin, and Corporal Ashley Burt was based in Brisbane. In his hometown of GYMPIE, he was in the mines of the local RSL.
We just sent him a goodwill package from the sub-branch, and sorry, but we got an email from him on Thursday, actually, thanking us.
GYMPIE is in mourning. There was never any thought that we'd be adding another name to the memorial gates, but we will.
His older brother, Dale Burt, is also serving in Afghanistan and will accompany his body home.
Dale, who was in the Signals Regiment, Ashley is in the Engineers. So I suppose if you had 2 sons in Afghanistan, it's fortunate that they weren't on the same parade. So if anything good comes out of anything like this, is that it's only one brother, which is horrendous in itself.
This is, of course, a tragedy for our nation, but it is a tragedy for those 3 families and a terrible reminder to the other 29 families who have seen their sons, husbands, brothers killed in the course of our time in Afghanistan.
The killer was an Afghan national soldier. He was shot dead by other Australian troops.
Our partners in the 4th Brigade, our Afghan partners, are shocked and horrified by what has occurred. We must not allow this attack, an attack like this one, to strike at the core of our training and mentoring mission in Afghanistan.
This, Mr Speaker, is a reflection more on the malice of the enemy than on the merits of our cause.
7 soldiers, including one who helped to kill the rogue Afghan, were also injured during the attack. All of those were from Townsville. They're being sent to Germany for medical treatment. A special meeting is being held in Townsville tomorrow to update Defence families on the attack.
We've got to remember that this is a rogue incident. We've got to remember that there is more information that needs to be gathered on this incident, and we'll continue to investigate that and adjust procedures if required after that investigation.
Members of the ANA 4th Brigade at the base have been disarmed as a precaution. Penny Timms, Lateline.
And Defence has tonight confirmed that in a separate incident, Australian soldiers shot and killed an Afghan civilian on Saturday. The soldiers were securing a meeting site for the reconstruction team in Tarrancott when the man approached on a motorcycle and refused to stop. He was provided with medical assistance but died. Australian and Afghan authorities are investigating the shooting.